Oh man, so the Bitcoin crash has absolutely devastated both ALGORAND and COTI. And in this video, I'm going to show you why I think there could still be a little bit of downside risk here. And I need to make you guys aware of that. You guys know that I will give it to you how I see it in the charts. If I think it's going up, I'm going to say so. And if I think it's going down, I'm going to say so. And even if this video gets a bunch of dislikes because of the title or what I'm showing in this video, it's my duty to tell you that. I told you that with Phantom before I left for my flight, and we saw that correct down to the downside. And I'm going to share what I'm seeing on this chart as well with you on ALGORAND. So you can see on ALGORAND, just to kind of go back a few steps, we can see we entered into this ascending the triangle pattern, and we broke to the upside. And unfortunately, we just couldn't build any momentum to get to our upside target here on ALGORAND. And if you recall, our upside target would have been sitting at the $2.80 mark here on the technical price, or $2.76 on the technical target. Now, where we did wick up to on this was we did get all the way up to $2.34, but then the last 7 days where Bitcoin has corrected about $10,000 per Bitcoin from about 68,000 to 58,000, you can see this has had a substantial impact here on ALGORAND. And guys, this is why this is so critical, and you'll hear me preaching about this so much, is altcoins, just as to the upside, if Bitcoin goes up a couple of percent, we can expect altcoins to go up 5, 10, 15%, right? It's the same to the downside. If Bitcoin corrects, altcoins will correct dramatically. So if you're new to this cycle pattern of how cryptocurrency world works, Bitcoin is still the daddy ship. I know that we're getting some more mature projects like Solana, like Cardano, like Ethereum, but you will see when Bitcoin falls, all of those will go down with it, right? And so you have to be very careful. It doesn't matter what technical pattern you're playing in the charts, whatever you're seeing as ascending triangle, this, that, doesn't matter. If Bitcoin's going to correct, it will invalidate all of your patterns. And that's why you need to know what's going on in the wider market. And so when I post a video on Bitcoin, I know it may seem boring to you because you want to know how your favorite altcoin is doing, but go and watch that, because it leads the market, and that's really important to do here. Now, as always, guys, before I explain what's going on here, please don't forget to collect your free money. Links in the description. You've got Swissborg offering you 100 euros when you deposit 50 euros or more. You've got Coinbase offering $10 in free Bitcoin when you buy or sell $100 or more in crypto, and you've got BlockFi waiting to give you $10 in free Bitcoin when you deposit $100 or equivalent in crypto. Go set up your exchanges. You can never have enough exchanges. Right, what are we seeing here to the downside, guys? Let's get serious with this. So we can see here with ALGORAND, this Bitcoin crash yesterday has absolutely devastated us, right? It went from us being at a precarious point anyway, because we're kind of testing our EMA ribbon, to just losing it completely. There wasn't even an attempt at a bounce here on the EMA ribbon. It's just red candle, red candle, red candle, red candle, and a bigger red candle today. And this red candle is what's worrying me a lot right now. The crash happened yesterday, but why are we seeing this big red candle still today? ALGORAND still 6.5 at some point 7% down on the day, and we're losing some of our key support levels. We know that when Bitcoin crashes, the wider market will start to crash. But the ones which recover quicker gives you an indication of which altcoins are in favor right now. So look out for the altcoins which are bouncing quicker right now, because those are the ones which are in favor. And this is one of the reasons that gets me worried about ALGORAND, is that we're struggling here. We have this $1.64 green line here support. It looks like we're closing below that at the moment. We're sitting at $1.50, $1.61. Let's hope we can gain a couple of cents here to close above this line and therefore try to head higher. It's going to be a long journey higher. Now, to the downside, what risk do I see? Well, the bottom of our triangle sits here at sitting here at $1.52, so that would be a natural place for us to kind of try get some support for. But even further, my next kind of support lines actually sit with the 200-day moving average / the 133 mark here as well. So that is what I'm looking for on ALGORAND in the short term. We may get some serious correction here, and if you have higher conviction, this is something that you could top up on. Now, if I head over to the weekly, just to show you kind of where we're at from a weekly perspective, you can see that we're not concerned on the weekly, okay? On the weekly, we're still bullish, even though we flipped bearish on the daily. You can see here that the candle, while it's wicked and touched the top of the EMA ribbon, we're still fully bullish on the weekly on ALGORAND. Now, unfortunately, what we were hoping for was we had this pole, and we're hoping for this flag for us to continue higher on a bull flag. Unfortunately, we haven't got that, and the Bitcoin crash has meant we've gone down on the weekly to test our EMA ribbon. So let's see where we get to from here. Now we're going to head over to look at COTI as well. But before I do that, guys, if you want to support this channel and support this effort to bring you daily videos on your favorite cryptocurrencies, then consider hitting the join button and becoming a member of this channel, guys. If you become a member of this channel, you'll get access to our community thread, which is for members only, where you can ask me one-on-one questions on your favorite crypto and coins. So I can look at your favorite coins, even if they're not ones which we cover on this channel. Happy to do that for you guys. So consider doing that, and let's look at COTI. And with COTI, what we can see is a similar story, but I want to go back to the daily. You can see a similar story, but you're going to see one key difference. So just move the EMA for now. And that is, today we have a green candle because COTI today, after the crash yesterday, has given us a 3.3% at the time of recording recovery in the daily candle. Now, obviously, we still got about another 7 hours or so left for this daily candle, but what you'd hope for COTI is, can we then try to get above the 49-cent mark? If we can, that would be a good road to recovery after the Bitcoin crash. However, the downside risk, again, sits with this 200 EMA sitting at 36, to the downside, and even 26 I could suggest could come into play on COTI, in which case you're getting some super bargains on this coin given all the fundamental news we've heard in the run-up in this period here whilst we're waiting for it to break through. So again, these charts will all depend on what Bitcoin does next. That's how it works right now. So yes, I can look at the technicals, yes, I can show you what's in the charts right now, but all of that will become invalidated if Bitcoin wants to go on another 10% fall. And so the reason I'm showing you what the risks are to the downside is, if you go and watch my Bitcoin video from earlier in the day, I do still see some downside risk for Bitcoin. Now, hopefully it bounces and continues to the upside, but I did show in that video a 53, 54K downside risk for Bitcoin, and that would take some of the altcoins with it. So you need to be cognizant of what are those next support lines on some of my favorite coins, and am I comfortable there? Because if you're not comfortable there, guys, and you don't have a high conviction for COTI, if we get down to $26, 26 cents, sorry, if you don't have conviction at that level and you're going to panic sell at that level, then you might as well panic sell now, right? That's not financial advice, but that's common sense, isn't it? If you're going to panic sell at 26 cents, why don't you just panic sell now? And so you really need to make sure you have high conviction in your altcoin plays at this time. Whenever Bitcoin is going on one of these moves, you need to make sure you're in your high conviction play. So it's a great time for you to consolidate the number of coins you have, understand that you're confident in all those coins you have, go through the mental, virtually playing through your head of, okay, if this went down to 26 on COTI, or if we went down to $1.33 on something like ALGORAND, how would I feel? Would I panic sell? Would I be okay? Would I take those opportunities to buy the dip? That will help you understand where your conviction is and then build out your portfolio accordingly. There you have it, guys, an update on ALGORAND and COTI. I'll keep you guys updated as and when the situation changes. But as always, if you appreciate this, guys, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget to head over to the Discord channel, free public Discord channel, guys. Link will be in the pinned comment below. Really fast growing community. You guys are awesome in there, really rapidly growing. Everyone's talking about their great projects, explaining things, sharing their chart patterns and different ideas. Go in there, have a chat, meet like-minded people, tag me up in there. I spend time in there as well answering your questions. And until the next one, see you later, guys.